platforms like these, like Trailblazers, is very, very, very important because, as you mentioned, we discuss sports. We discuss about everything, like how cricket is almost everyone knows all the cricketers, everything that goes in cricket or about cricket, whatever, maybe World Cup, maybe any other event. But when it comes to other sports, and for that matter, para sports, which they performed brilliantly, but again, we need such events to recognize, to celebrate us as athletes, and for many more to follow. And I'm already looking forward to Trailblazers 4.0.
Ah, she's made it there. She's made my evening there by
We will
saying
play
that.
the IPL for 2 months. After that, we go to England and 5 test matches. How does a Virat Kohli rectify his issue? How does a Rohit Sharma get things changed again? Jasprit Bumrah, we heard that may not be available for the first part of IPL. So Jasprit Bumrah and this whole workload. Can we transform our red ball fortunes in England? Is that possible for you? And if there is, what is the formula?
Absolutely, it's possible. You have to bat well. You look at the times India played the best away from home. It's when they put 400, 500 runs on the board. You speak about our generation where we won in England. We were 1-1 in Australia against the best ever cricket team in the world. We went to Pakistan and won in Pakistan only because we were scoring 600 runs. Those 3 test matches in Pakistan against that attack. In Multan we got 600. In Lahore we got 400. And in the final test in Pindi we got 700. And now going to Australia, 500 in Brisbane, 500 in Adelaide, 700 in Sydney. So you have to get runs on the board to win test matches. You don't win test matches by scoring 200, 250, 180. The reason they won in Perth because they got 400 on the board, where Yashasvi Jaiswal got a fantastic 100 in the second innings. So India will have to bat well. The likes of Rohit, Virat, Yashasvi, who I think is the best test batsman at the moment for India, they'll have to bat well. Pant, he's got to bite the bullet and play the ball, seaming ball, swinging ball. Now you can't keep swinging all the time and expect to score runs in Test cricket. So it's a mentality. It's the determination and the grit. They have the talent. Virat Kohli, the best in the business. I don't see him failing 5 Test matches in England. Yashasvi Jaiswal, Rishabh Pant, KL Rahul, Shubman Gill, who needs to take his Test cricket batting much higher. My only worry when I see them play Test cricket is, other than Virat and Yashasvi, not many of them average more than 40 away from home. And the likes of Rahul, Shubman, Pant, and whoever comes in will have to look at that. If you want to be a good Test team, 3 or 4 of your top 6 batters must be averaging close to 15 Test matches.
Would be the coaches that the athletes that have already left sports but were brilliant. I think we should bring them back in coaching programs.
Excellent.
Our coaches, Indian coaches, who were brilliant athletes, should be given.
Gopi, music to your ears, this answer. This is his
No,
dream.
but this is the truth. This is the truth. Sometimes we don't give enough credit or enough opportunity to our own people. So first thing would be that because our athletes will be able to connect better with them, they'll be able to understand better with them, and they will be able to, I think, grow better with them. Of course, sometimes we do need foreign coaches as well, but we need to give opportunity to our own athletes when they choose different career lines. Second thing would be, I think we all have seen that video where an athlete was like कि मुझे इसके बाद जॉब दिख रही थी, DSP की नौकरी दिख रही थी, इसीलिए मैंने पूरी कोशिश करके मेडल जीता. And I think job security is the kind of thing any parent would want to push their kids in that. If you talk about state policies like Haryana state policy, sports policy, UP sports policy, Rajasthan sports policy, I think major athletes come from those states because they have this security wala feeling because they know even if we retire we will have good enough resources. Even if we are doing great, people get recognition and all. So it's not just about the athlete is performing and we have different sponsors to them, but it's also like athlete's career is very short as compared to other careers. I think athletes are very short careers. So when they have security, the parents will automatically want their kids to go in this and perform good for the nation because again they don't have to worry about the aftermath of the career. And the third thing would be the junior programs. Junior programs.
You know, back at home, Chennai Super Kings, MS Dhoni, Mr. Srinivasan, Yellow, Whistle Podu, IPL. Tell me, emotionally, Chennai Super Kings kept pushing the paddle up. They were determined to get you back. You're back there now. Tell me about the emotion of going out there and doing it for your fans. That's where it started. That's where it come to.
Firstly, MS Dhoni, Mr. N. Srinivasan and R. Ashwin, all of us are older than what we met the last time together. None of us are the same age since last played for CSK. Look, it's an unbelievably good feeling. And for someone in 2008, when I wore the CSK jersey for the first time, I think I recently said the story also. I was wearing the CSK jersey and I was going to the team hotel, and I just bought a car then. So I lowered the windows in the traffic signal. I was getting late for the meeting. And I asked the bike wala in front of me to move aside because the signal had turned green. It was going to be turning red any moment. And I was like, can you move? And he said, what's the hurry? I said, I need to go for the game. He said, I'm also going for the game. I said, no, I'm not going for the game like you. I'm going for the team meeting. And he said, and I showed my jersey, I'm going for the team meeting. I said, keep quiet. I had to roll my windows back. From there to actually go all around the country, play for CSK, be a player of the tournament, man of the series, head out. There's been a lot that's run under the, there's been a lot that's gone through in our lives, everybody's individual lives. MS wanted to always come back to CSK ever since that episode. He came back to CSK, won a title the first year. Mr. Srinivasan has come a long way. The man has done so much for cricket and cricketers, and now his health has suffered a wee bit. I meet him now and then. It is a totally an emotional connect for me, and the best part is I never thought my daughters would be seeing me in those colors, because those were memorable days for me. To see me wear the yellow and come back and play in front of my home ground should be a matter of pride for all my entire family, my parents, my kids, my wife, everybody put together. But all said and done, I must confess that I've gone around the park a bit. I played for a few teams, and I will miss the Rajasthan Royals. It was home for me. It was like family. That's a team I absolutely loved playing for. I will miss a lot of people there. I will miss the team. Great bond. Everybody, every one of those people. Sometimes in peak summer, when you play the IPL, even if it's your closest to families and the people that you love, you can get irritated because of the heat. So there have been times that I've gotten irritated with a few people doing shoots at RR, but those are people I'll so dearly miss. And coming back to CSK and having these conversations, the other day, most of the people haven't turned up. Jaddu hasn't come, Dubey has just arrived and all that. Some of the foreigners haven't come. I saw a lot of those cricketers and they were all very young and literally 2 decades away from me. And I was like, oh my goodness, I feel a part of the support staff, which is something I felt when Rahul was also at helm. I used to sit at breakfast tables with Vikram Rathore and Rahul Dravid and all of them. I used to be completely in tune and a part of them. But unlearning and learning and being a part of the next generation is something I want to do. I want to be able to go out with my daughters one day and have, shake a leg in the dance floor. That's what I want to do. I never would come across as a personality like that for you all, but away from the sport, I'm completely chilled and relaxed. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to shaking a leg with some of the young ones and also doing a few old dances with MS and probably with Mr. Srinivasan. Look forward to it. A total happy moment for me.
Are you ready? Are you ready if you are called for a comeback? Are you ready to do the job for India in England?
Yes, of course. As a cricketer, one always wants to play for the Indian team. And I am doing whatever I can to get that success. If the team needs me, I am definitely ready. I am training well. I've been playing domestic cricket. I've been playing county cricket since last couple of years. I've been scoring heavily in domestic circuit. So if given an opportunity, yes, I'll be more than ready to grab it with both hands. Test cricket is something which I've loved playing since my childhood. And after playing 100 test matches, you always feel that you always miss being part of the team. And whenever team doesn't do well, it always hurts you. Although even if you are not part of the team, but when you are watching it from TV, whenever Indian team is playing any format, but I think when it comes to white ball cricket, the losses are slightly easier to accept. When it comes to test cricket, when you start losing away from home, it hurts you. So yeah, if I get an opportunity to answer your question, I'll be more than happy to grab that opportunity.
So the hunger is still very much the same?
It is. I would say it's even more because when you become a little older, you need to work harder. You need to look after your fitness. You need to train even more. And there are little weaknesses which all the other cricket playing nations have, tried identifying. So you need to work on your technique. You need to work on your temperament a bit more. And I've been doing that. So yes, I mean, I've done whatever I can in my control to, be in touch with the game, and that hunger is still there.
When you say media and certain people call me 17 times, 18 times, I see how India has played. If Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma is not scoring runs, I don't pick the media call because I know what the question going to be. And I'll tell you the question. Why is he not scoring runs? Why is he getting out on outside the off stump? Should they retire? Should India get a new batsman in place of Kohli and Rohit Sharma? How can I keep answering that all the time? So moment Rohit and Virat gets 100, I pick the phone. How well has he played? I said, no, his cover drive was superb. His cut was superb. His flick was superb.
Unbelievable. Okay.
Can you imagine? Tomorrow India wins the World Cup. To all the journalists here, Monday morning till from 10 to 5, I'm available because all the good questions will come. And if India lose the World Cup tomorrow, I'm not available on Monday. So please make sure of that because the questions will be, is it the end of Rohit? Is it the end of Virat? Is it the end of Akshar? Should X bat at 4? Should Y bat at 6? I said, boss, don't ask me those questions all the time because neither I am answerable, neither I am selector, and neither I want to get up in the morning and see Ganguly wants Kohli and Sharma to retire. I don't want that, boss. So call me if India wins and I'll give you all my time.
The IPL is about to start. There's one man who is in Chennai and has dealt with success better than anybody else. Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Would you want to have a chat with MS on how to deal with success next time you see him in Chennai?
I would love to. I mean, MS Dhoni, so he has been like, from my childhood, other than Rishi sir, if I have admired someone as much, it's Dhoni. So,
just given me my headline. Actually, Fisha, that's your breaking headline. Yes, go on.
Yeah, I really admire how not only his achievements, how he plays, but how he handles himself on the field, how he handles these critical moments. It's really inspiring. And like I always wanted to meet, but like I've been close to a couple of times. Like once I was supposed to meet him, and then my flight got delayed, so I couldn't meet him. But hopefully at some point I would love to.
Who's that fun guy in that KK dressing room who could make even Gautam Gambhir smile or laugh?
It's very tough to make Gigi sir smile. He only smiles when we win. but that's just his game face. He's very intense and he's a fierce competitor, and that's why he's regarded as one of the most competitive cricketers and minds in Indian cricket. But off the field, he himself is such a fun-loving guy. He's the one who makes everyone laugh. He's such a fun-loving guy. Sometimes it's difficult to comprehend that is he the guy who sits out there with a fierce look. But everyone knows the answer to who's the funniest guy in the dressing room in KKR. It's Riku Singh. He's extremely funny.
And your role, the way you led the team in the sense, not everybody needs to be captain, but as leader, PR Srijesh, one of the greatest. Tell me. Seriously.
Namaste, good evening. My journey was like a dream. Literally, it's a dream because from Kerala, picking up hockey stick, getting into this level, we should say it's a dream. And people always wanted to remember the good days like Tokyo or Paris, but I think London or Rio prepared us for this because the lessons what we learned from there was the push or was the energy to prepare for these 2 medals, because in 2012, I mean, even Virenbhai is there, that there was a black day for Indian hockey. No, the performance was not that great. But the lessons what we learned from there, it's like, that's, you can't count it, because everything, in every match, the purpose of going for Olympic Games, and in Tokyo, taking all the teams, giving them respect, giving you 100% for each matches. So small things prepared us to prepare for Tokyo and Paris. And I think Tokyo was better comparatively with Paris. Why? Because there were no crowd. So one part of the pressure was taken away, and you played good, you prepared, you done, you got their medal. That gave you some sort of feeling that, okay, we are capable. That gave us confidence to start to believe in ourselves. Then, now the turn of Paris, you just count the numbers. Almost 10 to 11 players from the previous Olympic Games who been there, who fought well, who saw the quarterfinals pressure, who saw the semi-finals pressure, and again the bronze medal matches. It was easy. I think for us, the Tokyo was much better than Paris, because Paris, after medals, we all felt somewhere it's like, nah, we deserve more, because we deserved a better medal than that one. So that, I mean, definitely we are happy to get a medal, but still that 1% लालच होता ना कि अरे यार नहीं ये नहीं हम लोग को सिल्वर या गोल्ड डिजर्व करता था इस बार. तो as a person I think the journey was not great, but जो ending था इससे बढ़िया तो मैं सोच भी नहीं सकता हूँ.